Hello, and welcome. For the next 15 minutes, you're going to do something radical. You're going to do nothing. Not guided meditation, not visualization, not even focused breathing, just nothing. And this might sound simple, but in our world of constant doing, constant optimizing, constant productivity, doing nothing is actually revolutionary. Your nervous system doesn't need another technique right now. It doesn't need to be fixed or optimized. It needs space. It needs permission to just be. So find a comfortable position and get settled. And then we're just going to be here together. So let's begin. Here's what doing nothing actually means. You're not trying to relax. You're not trying to clear your mind. You're not trying to feel a certain way. You're not even trying to meditate. You're simply here, present, aware, but not doing anything about it. If thoughts come, and they will, you're not going to push them away. You're also not going to follow them. You're just going to let them be there, like clouds passing through the sky. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to fix it. If you feel restless, you don't have to calm it. And if you feel nothing at all, well, that's perfect too. There is no goal here, no destination, no right way to do this. Your nervous system has its own wisdom. And when we stop interfering, when we stop trying to control or manage or fix, it knows how to restore itself. All you have to do is get out of the way. So for these next several minutes, your only instruction is this: do nothing. Now, doing nothing doesn't mean forcing yourself to blank out or disconnect. You're still here and you're still aware. You're just not doing. If it helps, you can notice that you're breathing. You don't have to control your breath. Just notice that it's happening. Your body is breathing for you. And you might notice sounds around you, traffic, voices, the hum of appliances, or even silence. You don't have to do anything with these sounds. They're just there. You might notice sensations in your body: warmth, coolness, pressure, tingling, or maybe nothing distinct at all. You don't need to change any of it. You might notice thoughts, lots of thoughts, and that's completely normal. You're not trying to stop thinking. You're just not grabbing onto the thoughts, not following them down their rabbit holes. Think of it as like sitting by a river. Thoughts are leaves floating by on the water. You see them and you let them pass, but you don't jump in and swim after them. I'm going to be quiet now for a couple of minutes, and this is your time to do nothing. If you notice yourself trying to do this right, just notice that, and then let it go. If you notice yourself getting frustrated or bored, well, notice that too, and just let it be. Whatever arises, you don't have to do anything about it. Just be. Okay, good. You're doing this perfectly, even if it doesn't feel like it. You might have noticed your mind wandering, maybe a lot, and that's not a problem. That's just what minds do. You might have noticed yourself trying to meditate properly, trying to be calm or peaceful, and that's okay too. Just notice it and then let it go. The practice of doing nothing is not about achieving a state. It's about allowing whatever state you're in. You don't have to be anywhere other than where you are. Let's continue. So again, I'll be quiet, and you continue to do nothing. Not trying, not fixing, not improving. Just being here, awake, aware, letting your nervous system do what it needs to do without your interference. And notice how you feel right now. You might feel restless. You might feel calm. You might feel bored or peaceful or frustrated or nothing in particular. All of these things are fine. None of them are problems to solve. And this is the practice, allowing what is without trying to make it into something else. Your nervous system is incredibly intelligent. And when we give it space, when we stop managing and controlling and doing, it naturally begins to regulate, to balance, and to restore itself. But it can't do that when we're constantly interfering, constantly trying to feel better, constantly doing. So we practice doing nothing. We practice trust, and we practice allowing. This is not passive, this is deeply active awareness, without action. This is presence without agenda. So let's sit together for a few more minutes, one more stretch of silence, and continue to do nothing. Let your nervous system breathe, let it settle, and let it be. You are not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be allowed. Okay, we're coming to the end of our time together. In a moment, you'll go back to your day, back to doing. But perhaps you can take this with you, the understanding that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Your nervous system doesn't need another strategy or tool or technique. Sometimes it just needs space, permission, trust. You can return to this practice anytime. When you're overwhelmed, when you're trying too hard, when you're exhausted from all the doing, come back and do nothing. It's the simplest practice and somehow the hardest, but it might be the most important. Take a moment now to notice your breath, notice your body, and notice that you're here. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes if they've been closed and move slowly as you transition back, wiggling your fingers, rolling your shoulders. There's no rush. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing nothing with me. Just this, is enough.